It's Barbie week, y'all. This is the exact look that Margot Robbie wore to the world premiere Barbie movie. She did one in LA and she did one in London, but the world premiere, this was her look. And the reason I know that is because I follow her makeup artist, Pati Dubroff, and on TikTok, Pati did this look on herself and broke it down of exactly what she did on Margot Robbie. So if you love this look, this to me is not just a Barbie look. It's fun knowing that it was worn for the Barbie movie premiere, but I mean, it's just something anybody can pull off. And I am really loving color on my mouth because if you scroll my YouTube, I have so many nude lips. I just adore color and I need to wear it more. So anyway, here we are. This is the Barbie world premiere makeup tutorial by Pati Dubroff and Michelle Spieler. And I'm glad you're here. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle Spieler, an over 25-year professional makeup artist. I'm also the creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass, a series of now 22 videos, all on mature technique. I just added my first video in almost a year and a half. I'm going to be continuously updating it. But my latest one that I added, if you do own Masterclass, is I just did my updated AM, PM skincare routine and really solid hero products that I think every mature woman needs. And I'm excited for you to check that out. I just need a little lip balm real quick. Let's see. Nope. Hold on. Oh gosh. I really need lip balm right now. Anyway, I'm so glad you're here. It's Barbie week, if you didn't know. And regardless of what you think about Barbie week or the Barbie movie, I'm hearing, kind of criticism that it's kind of like male bashing and, whatever. We all grew up with Barbie. Sorry, I don't know where my lip balm is. We all grew up with Barbie. And, sorry. I'm so distracted because I need lip balm. Anyway, I can't wait to see the movie. And Gracie wants to see it too, and she has a good sense of humor, so hopefully we'll get a big kick out of it. But I've been doing Barbie makeup all week. And, not many women want to wear a blue or aqua eyelid. I just did, Wednesday night, I did an aqua eyelid with a pink crease and pink blush, pink lips. On my Instagram, I did like a really pretty light sky blue. And so I kind of changed it up a little bit, but not everyone can pull that off or want to, or maybe they would for Halloween. So that's great. You could always save the video for Halloween. But Miss Pati Dubroff, who is the makeup artist for Margot Robbie. Now, I don't believe she worked on the film, but she is the agency makeup artist who does magazine covers with Margot Robbie, does all the premieres, and she came on TikTok and she said, here's exactly how I did Margot Robbie's makeup for the world premiere. Now, there were other premieres. There was the London premiere where she had this big pearl choker and her hair was kind of up like mine, but she had like a soft pink lip. I do a lot of soft lips here on my channel. Today, I really want to go kind of Barbie bold on the lips, but we're going to do a soft eye, at least what I think is a soft eye. I'm going to do the exact steps that Pati Dubroff did for Margot Robbie for the world premiere, okay? I won't be able to pull off the hairstyle because I have to keep my hair straight this week. Okay, so I have these little... Oh, I think they're glass. I have these little foundations by Haus Labs. Now, I do have the full size in my drawer over here, but they're pretty light. They're more of like a winter color. And not that I'm tan or anything by any means, but sometimes, what do I always say? We need to go a little bit darker. We need to go just a little bit darker with foundation when we're mature, because if it's too light, it shows all the texture, right? It shows our texture, it shows facial hair. And so for that reason, let me get my sponge. I am going to go in and just do a little bit of foundation. Not a lot. The thing about these well-known makeup artists who work on actresses, I want you to think a minute, and you probably already have, but actresses, their job is to look good. So they have beautiful skin. You know, I've seen many of them close up. One time I saw Nicole Kidman pretty close up, you know, a few feet. I was a few feet from her. See, I'm putting this on with just a tiny little brush so that I'm putting it on real lightly. And when I tell you that a lot of these Hollywood stars, their skin is unbelievable. That's their job. They're getting all the facials. They're getting all the latest treatments. They're getting all the little tiny nips and tucks, but nobody ever knows about it because they just do little things at a time. And so when makeup artists like Pati Dubroff, and I'm not taking anything away from the talent of these makeup artists, but when you work on that caliber of woman with the perfect skin and bone structure and texture, and there's no sun damage, a huge recovering mosquito bite over here. When you work on women like that, it does make your job easier, and it does make you look like you're a much better, well, I don't want to say a better makeup artist, but you understand what I'm saying. You know, it's much harder to, you know, have someone throw Aunt Sally in your makeup chair, and you have to make Aunt Sally look really beautiful close up, but also look pretty in person and look pretty in photographs. It's very hard to do makeup on a lot of everyday women. I mean, it just is. A lot of women, they don't take good care of their skin, or they just don't know how, or they're really busy, or they're like me and they grew up in a decades where we just didn't have, you know, a lot of knowledge about the sun. We really just didn't know that much. Okay, it's probably a little too dark for me, but I like it. I'll do a little bit on my neck. So this look today, anyone will be able to pull off. Anyone, because it's just very, very soft and pretty. And I just thought it would be a really fun makeup that anyone could wear. The stuff that I did this week on social media, I think that would be more fun for a costume or a Barbie party, because it's a little bit more Barbie. But this is like more like real life Barbie makeup, and it's very, very pretty. Okay, so let's see how this looks close up. Where's my magnification mirror? You know, I just got the new carpet in this room, so I just still don't know where all my stuff is. Okay, so this is the Haus Labs Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. Comes in a big glass bottle. It's really nice. I've done TikToks on it, but I don't think I've ever talked about Haus Labs over here on YouTube, just because, you know, 50% of my content here is Saint. So I don't always get to every single brand, but I do like the Haus Labs. They're lovely to work with. And if you look at the page, the Haus Labs page, they're pretty diverse. They have some mature gals on their page. Anytime you go on social media and there's a brand who has mature gals on their page alongside all the young women, please support them, because it just sends them a message that you care. You want to know more about mature women. Okay, now I'm going to go in and she did a very, very, very simple eyebrow. I feel like the foundation almost takes the longest of anything. I found this new brand of pencil, and by found, I mean They reached out to me on my Shop My Looks website. And, ooh, I got some gray hairs. I got some gray brow hairs. I don't want to pluck them, though, because if I pluck them, I almost need the hair more than I care if they're gray. Can anyone relate? So she did Margot Robbie's eyebrows, just bold but soft, if that makes sense. Margot Robbie already has a nice thick brow. So when I say bold, she already has a bigger, fluffier eyebrow. She's young. What is Margot Robbie? In her 30s, right? What do we think about a woman in her 30s playing Barbie? Should Barbie be someone who's more like 19, 20, 21? Or do we like a woman in her 30s playing Barbie? I think Margot Robbie looks just like Barbie. I don't think Ryan Gosling looks like Ken, but not the Ken dolls I grew up with, but he's such a fun choice. I think he's going to make the role really, really fun. So this is a new pencil, and the artist is Kimiko. She's an Asian makeup artist, Kimiko, and I love that it's retractable, but it's a thicker, it's not, you know how some retractable pencils are thin? This is a thicker pencil, but a tiny little lead, and the lead is extremely hard, so it's really nice to use. Okay, so here we go. This is what Miss Pati Dubroff does. She takes a pencil, she uses Chanel, I'm gonna use the MAC Costa Riche, and she kind of puts a little bit of pencil in the crease, okay? She likes to do eyes. I listened to a whole podcast on Pati Dubroff a couple months ago, and it was so good. She really does a lot of her clients with all pencils on the eye to do the light and sculpting. And then she might just do the tiniest bit of a dry shadow, okay? I might come out here a little bit more, but not too much, because Margot Robbie barely had any contouring in her crease. It was just a really kind of light, natural eye, okay? So you can see the difference. We have a little bit going on here, but not too much. And this is my favorite. I use this pencil a lot. I even use this when I wear Saint. I love Costa Riche. You just put a little bit in the crease, and it's a kohl liner, K-O-H-L, kohl liner. So look at how that blends. It just blends really, really well. I like to use this short little BK Beauty brush. This is number 204. It's real short and dense, and it makes for a really nice blending. You don't want a fluffy brush because you're blending a pencil, so you kind of really need something short and dense to really blend a pencil. I like a fluffy brush for more like a shadow. Okay, so there we've kind of defined the crease, probably even a little bit more than she did on Margot Robbie, but I also have a deeper set eye than Margot Robbie. And then she takes a light pencil and she'll go kind of on the center of the eyelid, and then she just kind of buffs it in with her finger. It's really fun for me to see pro artists using their hands and fingers because I love to do that. But on union shows, union commercials, union film, we're not allowed to touch people. We have to only use clean tools just to keep hygiene. So this is the Hourglass pencil in the color Mood. And it's kind of like I would say like a shimmery beige. And the reason Pati likes using these is because it kind of becomes the base for the eyeshadow. And these type of pencils, they're like the fat chubby pencils. Laura Mercier Caviar Stick could work. A lot of them. They set and they don't budge. They're waterproof. They set and they don't budge. Okay, so that's all I have so far is this real pretty beige Mood by Hourglass and the Costa Riche by MAC. Love Costa Riche. Every woman should have Costa Riche. I'll put the link. Okay, then let's see. Then she takes a light pencil. I hope it's in here. It is. And she will go on the waterline. She does this on everyone, she says. And you want to be very careful. See the difference? See how my waterline just looks a little bit brighter, but it's not white. She likes to use like the light nude. The white can look too white. And she said, make sure not to get it, if you use white or nude, not to get it all over the bottom lashes because it just looks really crusty and tacky when it gets into those bottom lashes. That little pencil is by Essence. I think they're $3 or $4 at Ulta or most drugstores. My lips, y'all. My lips are driving me nuts. I really, really, really need a lip balm. And I don't see any lip balm anywhere. I'm gonna go crazy. Oh, I need that Chanel. Yeah, I'm literally gonna go insane. I have to have lip balm on. High tie. Oh, here we go. Peach. Okay. Oh. Thank you. It was in front of me the whole time, but I can't see without my readers. I just can't. Oh my gosh, I feel so much better. Okay. Let me look at my skin. So with liquid foundation already, I'm starting to look dry and textured through here, so it's not a problem. I did this in a video not long ago. Take a little bit of facial oil, a little bit, and I'm going to pat it in areas where I'm a little bit more textured. So only reason why I do not love liquid foundation. It always dries, it oxidizes. Cream makeup doesn't do that. Now, if you're young and oily, or if you're mature and oily and you just don't have a lot of texture, good for you. Then you can probably beautifully pull off a liquid. Am I out of it today or what? Okay, we're gonna take this beautiful, this is the palette called Cosmos by Anastasia, Beverly Hills. So pretty. Look at this. It's all sparkle, but we're going to take this beautiful pink called Orion. And again, oh my gosh, just with our finger, add the tiniest bit of sparkle to the center of the eye. Hey, Tate, come here, honey. Come on. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh, did something break in here? Oh. There's a beautiful blue. Look how pretty that blue is, but it got all over the place. Got a little chunk out of it. Okay. So there we have it. Okay, now we're gonna do the little bit of black pencil, and she used Chanel, And I'm going to use Chanel because it's waterproof, it's retractable, it's amazing for up here. I love it on the waterline. For those of you who are like, wait, what happened to Give, the Gwen Stefani pencil? I can't find it, but that's also my favorite. But the reason I like this Chanel one, I love that I never have to sharpen it. It's just retractable and it works great. And then she took the tiniest bit on the outer eyelid and maybe gave it the tiniest little flick, just ever so lightly. I'm telling you, the eyes were so light and ethereal. I really absolutely loved the makeup she did. I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all, I have the house all to myself. My husband took my daughter ice skating. It's an hour away, so that's 2 hours round trip. Then they're there for about 2 hours. I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to have the house to myself. My husband works from home. He has an office in the basement. I work up here on the second level. Gracie, her bedroom's up here. And I just never feel like I have any alone time. Does anyone ever feel like that? Okay, now I'm gonna do mascara and lashes at the end. So I'm gonna take, no, you know what? Okay, I'll be back. I have a little sparkle under the eye I'm gonna clean up, and then I'm gonna go in with concealer, and then we're gonna start doing the face. Okay, I'm back. So I put my mascara on. I'm not gonna waste time. Everyone knows how to do mascara. But this beautiful shimmer on my eyelid is all over my face. So great opportunity to show you what to do if that ever happens. Take a little bit of tape. I like wall safe tape because it's not going to tug at your skin. And we're just lifting that glitter right off the face. It's not pulling, it's not hurting me, but we've got to get some of this glitter off. And we're not going to get all of it, but it's still going to have an ethereal, pretty look. And then whatever is left on this foundation brush. Let me see how the foundation's looking. Okay, foundation's looking really pretty because I put that little bit of oil right through here, okay? And if you look at I think my foundation matches my sun damage area well. And then if I look at it close up, I cannot see any texture, which means I think I got the color right. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Where are all my mirrors at? Gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm a mess today, aren't I? I'm so sorry. I just don't know where anything is. It's late in the day. I normally do YouTubes. I'll film them between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., you know, right in the middle of the day. Right now it's like, I don't know, 5:30. Okay, here's what I'm excited to show you. I am going to take this Rephr brush. I love these brushes. Rephr, do you know Rephr? This is a little, probably an eyeshadow brush. It's number 14, but I love it because it's tiny and it can blend concealer. I love this concealer and I hate concealer. This is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear. And I'm going to take the tiniest bit. I'm using shade Bisque. Is this Bisque or Buff? I think Bisque. And we're going to go right where I'm dark. But see, by touching it here first, And you can kind of tap it on your hand. You're not using too much product. And this is what Pati Dubroff does, and it's really what all of us do for high def. Again, remember, we have actors and actresses who have incredibly beautiful skin, so that always helps. I always pat it in with my finger almost immediately because then you're lifting off any excess. But look how good that looks. Doesn't it look great? Let's see how it looks close up. That's the real true test, right? It looks so good. Remember, I put the tiniest bit of oil under my eye too because I never want to see any, let's go into my dents too. I never want to see dryness. I don't want this to dry down. But by putting it on that sheer, look at that. Do you see that? Can you see that close up? You just need a tiny, tiny little brush. I did a whole video for TikTok where I did the Teint Idole foundation, putting it on again with a tiny brush just where I need it, blending it into my skin really well. And then the Teint Idole concealer again with this little brush, blending it only where I need it. And my skin looked so beautiful all day. And you know I'm not a fan of liquid foundation. But that Teint Idole did great. And this Haus Labs Triclone is also beautiful. I mean, it was one of the biggest hits last year on TikTok. And it comes in every shade imaginable. Okay? You know what I'm going to do? I've got this huge, colossal bug bite. I don't know what bit me, but even my esthetician was like, I don't know what that is. That's pretty gross when your esthetician is grossed out. Okay, so I feel like that looks really good. Then she went in with some contour. We don't want too much. Ooh, I feel like that's too much. Ooh. I feel like that might be too much. But we kind of need it for the Barbie cheeks, right? The Barbie model. Because Barbie is like the model with the sculpted cheeks. Okay, that's going to work. That's going to work. Now I just put all that concealer on my bug bite. Now this is going to take it probably right off again. The only thing you have to be careful of with contour is if you have sun damage on your cheeks or sunspots the way I do, this cheek looks great. This cheek has sunspots and you're going to just darken them. So that's why I'm not a huge fan of contour for mature women. I'm just not a huge fan of contour for mature women. I do love it on my nose though. I put it here. I put it here. And I go up the side. Because when I was younger, I had this cute little button nose, but you know, our noses start to collapse. The cartilage doesn't look the same. Our nose just isn't the same. I don't know why God did that to us. I mean, what's the point? Why can't we have the same nose and the same ears? Why does it have to keep growing? Okay. Oh, I love that. I love when my nose is contoured. I'm not telling you you have to, but I love it on me. Okay, now I'm going to take bronzer. She did bronzer, but I'm going to have to do some powder first, aren't I? Because I don't want my powder bronzer to stick to my face. So I'm going to use the Laura Mercier. It's an industry standard. And on Margot Robbie, she just powdered kind of through the center, because she wants the center of the face to look very natural. And then when she puts the highlight on the cheek, she wants it to really pop. And if the whole face is dewy, that's not going to happen, right? Okay, now I'm going to go a little bit out here because I'm going to put some bronzer on. Okay. Now that I did my powder, I can now go in with a little bit of my brow gel. This is cute. Do you see that? Isn't that cute? I would wear, I mean, seriously, I'd wear this every day. Now, I probably won't wear this bold lip every day, but I would wear this eye every day. You better believe I would. We're going to put a little half lash on too. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with a little bronzer, and I'm going to use Jones Road, because Jones Road is like this beautiful, it's like a rosy bronzer. So I think it's just really flattering. I'm just doing the top of the forehead. A little on the nose, so it looks like I got a little bit of sun. And a little bit on the tops of the cheeks. Just a little bit, just to give me a little bit of warmth. Yeah, see how now I'm light? I'm like kind of light right through here, bringing more attention to my eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to do, never forget your ears. Never forget your neck. I'm going to do my chest a little bit too. This is the first summer I haven't tanned. I tan every summer. I self-tan, I tan. But what's happening is I'm getting this hyperpigmentation where I'm like, I've got the white and the brown spots. And the more you tan, the more contrast. The whites get whiter, the tan gets tanner, the dark spots get darker. And so I'm like, okay, I think we're done here. I think my tanning days are 100% behind me. Now, I haven't tanned my face since I was 20. Okay, and now we're going to take Barbie Pink. How cute is this? And she likes it just in the apples of the cheeks only. That's it. Not much. She doesn't go up the cheekbone. She lets the bronzer and the contour do the cheekbone, and she keeps the color right in the apple. And then, of course, we're going to go over it with a little bit of the beautiful highlighter. Okay? So far, really cute. She doesn't put bronzer on the eye, and she doesn't put blush on the eye. You know, that's kind of a staple of mine. Okay, real quick, we're gonna do a lash. I'm just gonna do one because then I'm going to do a quick lash video for my friend Leah on TikTok. She specifically asked me how could she put on a quick lash. Now, Pati Dubroff uses on Margot Robbie. She uses Lashify, and you know how much I love Lashify. But we're going to use these half lashes because we're mature gals here. This is Ardell 318. You don't have to cut them to fit your eye. They fit everybody's eye. We're going to take Duo Quick Set, and we're going to put it just on see that? Just on the lash, the little rim. And then, where's my tool that I used the other day? And I told everyone they needed this tool. Please be here. I'll tell you. I just don't know where anything is anymore. Blow on it just a little bit. Take this little tool. You can get it by the company called Kiss. It's at any drugstore. And you want it to be the same curve as the lash line. So I take it like this. And then I'm going to set it on my outer eye. Watch this. I'm going to come real close. I'm looking, notice how I'm looking down here into a mirror and my eye is open. See how my eye is open, but I'm kind of looking down into a mirror, and you're gonna, boop, that's it. Pop it on. Now, once it's in place, you can then go in and make sure that outer edge is down. I mean, that's cute. That's kind of how I do my Lashify anyway. I can't do Lashify because I'm still filming this week for Clarins. And I have to have a really clean eye for Clarins, so I can't have my Lashify on. But I would love to do this look with Lashify. But look at that. Look how pretty that is. And see how it just kind of gives the eye that little bit of lift? See how here my eye goes down a little bit and here I'm lifted? That's why I love the half lash. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I put it on this eye for Leah. So now I have it on both eyes. Look at that. I love my Lashify though, but these are fun and you just peel them off at night. Always start in the outer corner, peel that off slowly, press them right back on here, and you can reuse these probably half a dozen times, if not more. But just remember, the next time you go to use them, you have to peel off the old glue before you can use the new glue. That's it. You can use them 6 to 8 times. Okay, so we're almost there. Then she took a highlighter. This is the Pearl highlighter by Chanel, and she goes on the top of the cheek, a little on the nose. We're not going too crazy on the nose. And then she does a little bit on the brow bone, and you can even do a tiny bit above the brow, just a little bit. And then you can kind of just lightly smooth it in or tap it in. So every single step I've done is exactly how Pati Dubroff did Margot Robbie's makeup. The only difference is we're using some different brands, and she had Lashify on Margot Robbie, and I'm using just the Ardell 318. But I'll tell you, it almost is a similar look, right? I'm not going to do lower lashes because so many of us can smear under the eye. If I was going somewhere fancy and wanted to be photographed, for sure I would do my under eyes, okay? And then we have to do our lip pencil. So she likes to take a really nice, just classic blue red. She actually stains the lip first, but sometimes I like to put in a little bit of shape, especially because just, you know, being more mature. Okay. So she does that, and then she likes to use a stain. So I'm going to take Haus Labs. This is a lip lacquer. Lip lacquers are great stains. This is color Ruby. Ruby Shine, it's called. And Ooh, so cute. She keeps the blue red. More in the outside of the eye. I mean the lip. Oh my gosh. I'm just really pressing that into the lips. She does lipstick in layers. She said that's how you get it to stay on. Because, you know, Margot Robbie doesn't have a lot of time on the red carpet to be touching up. And once she leaves Patti, I'm sure she has a beautiful lipstick to touch up with, but you know, the makeup artist's job is to make sure everything stays on. So she does the lip stain, the lip liner, and then she goes in with a lipstick. Now she did a more orangey red in the center of the mouth. Oh my gosh. This is Fenty. How cute is this? I don't even know what the color's called because of the packaging. It pops up. This is Dragon Danger. No. Danger Dancer. Danger Dancer. And it's that kind of orangey red. And then I love it because you pop it in and then you twist it. This is Fenty packaging, so all you're doing is buying refills from now on and you get this beautiful case, okay? Oh my gosh! What do we think? So then she had her hair like this. She had some little, she had some little pieces around her face. She had the big pearl choker. Her hair was up. And it's so sweet. It is just sweet, darling makeup. I love it. I love it. I love it. I might do the tiniest bit. I think I got a little carried away with the highlighter just there and there. I want it here. I just don't want it right here. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love it. Do you love it? Would you try this? I mean, this look, you could wear this anywhere. This doesn't just say Barbie, but it's just so pretty knowing that this was the world premiere Barbie look on Margot Robbie by renowned makeup artist Pati Dubroff. I love it. Okay, thank you for being here. Next Saturday, I don't know if I'm going to have a video or not. It's the last Saturday of the month. My daughter and I are going to be out of town. We have the same birthday, July 25th. Thank you to Karen, who sent us both matching t-shirts. They're so cute. I'll have to show them. Maybe I'll do like a little YouTube short of how cute they are. But Gracie was born on my 40th birthday, so she's turning 16, sweet 16. That means sweet 56 for me, and we're going to go away for about 4 or 5 days. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a video next Saturday. I will certainly try. We'll see if I show up or not, but you know I'll be back in August. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. God loves you, so do I, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.